This meeting is being recorded.
So Marta Kaufman, co-creator of the popular series Friends, is on a tour. She's got an interview coming up with the BBC, and she's been sharing a lot of her life. A couple things have come out that struck me weirdly. The first thing was she lamented the lack of diversity in the series Friends.
Sure.
So much so that she has bequeathed $4 million to Brandeis University for African and African American studies, an endowment there. I'm like, wow, that's okay. That's a lot of guilt. That's a lot of white guilt, man. And she put a price tag on it, $4 million. That, it's white guilt.
Yeah, for sure.
That struck me as strange. But I think I saw a tweet. I think it was by Damian Woody, and I hope I'm accrediting it correctly. Damian Woody, who said, "Wow, I didn't know I should feel bad for watching Good Times, The Jeffersons, Chico and the Man, at all." So he just went on all these sitcoms that didn't have diversity. Like that. That's funny. Was Friends diverse? No. Whatever.
No.
Is it worth me giving $4 million to Brandeis University, which I don't know. I guess that's money well spent that they can do African and African American studies. Okay, cool. Sure.
Yeah.
That'll help. But the second thing struck me more. There was a storyline in Friends with the character Chandler Bing. His father was trans. The character was played by Kathleen Turner.
Mm-hmm.
Remarkably so. I mean, in a genius character portrayal. I thought.
Yeah, she was great. Yeah.
He was great. So she also regrets not using the proper pronouns for that character. And I'm like, huh? And you and I have discussed this before, and I just thought it was a good jumping off point to discuss it again.
Yeah, this kind of leads us into what this video is really about. Is okay. Help us out. So we're pretty much allies, right? Is the term we came up with?
Well, I don't know. So ally is used a lot, right? So allies is used a lot. I don't know what that means exactly, but if it means I support you and your lifestyle and your rights, then yeah, sure.
Yeah.
If it means that I care about you, your lifestyle, and your rights, no, I don't, because it doesn't affect me. But I don't want to see anyone for any reason their rights infringed upon.
Sure. Yeah.
As long as what you're doing is not affecting anyone else. Is that an ally? I don't know.
Yeah. So
allies. That's
yeah. So I don't know how you define it, but I think the point is, we're always advocates of, hey, you need rights. Stay out of my bedroom. Stay out of my wallet. We're never going to get away from that. And I think that sometimes people don't understand what's going on, and we don't know how they think, and because everybody's different, right? So
there's no way we could ever empathize
obviously
with a lifestyle we don't know. There's no way we can't empathize.
Sure, but we support it. Yeah, we can support it and say, hey, just be you. That's all we want. But here's the problem. This is what we were discussing and we thought it was a relevant topic. We don't know how to go about it because everybody gets offended by everything. You talked about pronouns that weren't even used back then. So I don't know. So now we were talking about they and cis male and stuff like that.
Yes,
Hey,
yeah.
it,
Apparently we're cis. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a shout out to trans whatever. If you get offended by that, we need to know what is going on. We don't know how to appropriately uh, say, hey, like it has nothing to do with, okay, you can be whatever. I don't care.
Well, it
But
came up for me. I told you I watched a SNL episode and it had Demi Lovato on. Maybe it was Dua Lipa. I'm not sure because I'm old and I don't care.
yeah,
But it kept referring to they, and I'm gonna say it's Demi Lovato. It kept referring to they did this, blah blah blah. I'm like, and I'm thinking, oh my god, Demi Lovato's a group. I thought it was a person's name
yeah,
because they kept using the word they. So I didn't know. I mean, so I'm asking my friends, like, no, that's a person. They is their preferred pronoun. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
yeah. I don't know how you
Yeah.
can adjust the English language to fit. So here's the thing with like the trans community. Look, man, there are a lot of people that back you. Okay, let's be honest. There are a lot of
Yeah.
people that back you, but you can't get offended that you went in Bruce Jenner, and the next day we got to call you Caitlyn. We don't know.
Actually,
It's very hard.
that's the simplest thing. Okay, you want to be called Caitlin? I'm cool,
Yeah,
cool.
sure.
But I don't know what the hell your pronoun is, and I don't care. There's a big thing on Twitter. This guy kept referring to Elliot Page with his previous name, and he wasn't going to apologize, and he didn't care. Well, if Elliot wants to be called Elliot, I'm cool. You want to be called
It's
Elliot?
Elliot.
That's cool.
Who
I
gives a
don't know
shit?
the pronoun, so I have to keep saying Elliot, but I don't care about your pronoun. If you're Elliot Page, you're Elliot Page.
Yeah,
That's cool.
go
But
by
don't
Elliot.
give me pronouns, man. I
Yeah,
mean, you're a person. You're a person. You're Elliot. Cool.
go
You're
by
Caitlin
Elliot.
now. Yeah, you're Caitlin now. You're not Bruce. That's cool. I don't care. Just don't give me different freaking pronouns. If you're Caitlin, I'm assume you're she. If you're Elliot, I'm assume you're he. I don't even know what they means. I don't know.
It doesn't mean anything. It's a way, and this is the problem. We just want help to be like, okay, hey, you're a guy, and then you feel like you're a girl inside. Cool. Change your name, change whatever you want. It's your body, your choice. Maybe if the Supreme Court doesn't have a impact on that, but to us, that's the whole problem. Like, okay, but don't get offended if I'm like, okay, you told me your name was Caitlin or whatever. Cool. You're Caitlin now. That's fine. It doesn't bother me, but don't get offended that what am I supposed to say? And I think that's an issue that most Americans have is like, well, you're starting to get offended for stuff that we don't really even know how we're supposed to use these pronouns anymore.
Yeah,
And
I think
you're taking ownership of the English language, right?
right. I think that's when we start to get labeled as woke or whatever, or other people start to get labeled as woke because they're using these pronouns. Like I don't even know what the hell woke means. I don't care if it makes me enlightened to realize that you are a valid person who is entitled to every single right that I am. Does that make me woke? I don't know. Uh, if you want to be called they, I don't even know what the hell that means. So that's probably not going to happen. I'll probably refer to you as your name, but I get the fact that you have every single right in the world that I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. Yeah, and
Now,
I have no problem. I have zero issues. It has nothing to do with that. But you need to. I don't know if there needs to be like a learning X or something like that.
no, I don't even want that. I don't care because look, we have centuries of precedent. We don't need that. So stop it. Quit trying to change it within a decade. Elliot, you should probably go by he, and that would be simple. Like, so I can say he when I'm talking about Elliot Page, I can say he, simple. If I'm talking about Demi Lovato, I don't know what the they comes from. Is that bisexual? I don't even know. I don't care. But I'm pretty sure they identifies a woman. So what the fuck?
Yeah.
What the fuck? Why are we having to get into this minutia? If you want to alienate old white people, old black people as well, I guarantee you that.
Yeah, sure.
Then please go on. You'll never have allies if you continue to do that. Can we just all agree that you are who you say you are? We should all agree to that. You should identify as a name you want to be called.
Yeah.
Look, the best example, my brother. My brother's name is Kevin, but a lot of my aunts and uncles called him Peanut growing up. But I called him Peaver, kind of a Leave It to Beaver, Peanut. Yeah. But he hated that. He freaking hated that. Me calling him Peaver, the Peaver. He freaking hated it. Fair enough. I won't call him that anymore.
Yeah, that is fair enough.
Although I thought it was a great nickname. He did not. Fair enough. You didn't want to be called that. I won't call you that. To me, that's all it boils down to is like, if you're going to get offended by a pronoun or whatever, then you're losing common ground with someone who actually supports your ability to be who you are.
That's my point is, so a lot of people say it's woke, liberal, all this crap culture. No, you know what it is? We want people to feel okay about them. So just tell me your name though. And it's all good. I don't give a shit if you're cis male, cis female. I don't care about any of that.
I don't think you still understand what cis means.
Well, whatever. You're right. I don't understand. That's the problem.
Right.
I have to.
For our viewers, cis means that you're the sex that you were identified as when you were born. So I'm a cis male. He's a cis male.
Sure, whatever.
Which is stupid it's stupid as fuck. It's stupid.
Yeah. So I just don't understand you can't get offended by every single thing.
No, you can't. You can't, man.
And then come on and say, well, you should treat us right. We don't know how to treat you because with kid gloves, what do you want?
Yeah, because
life's a bitch. Guess what? Life's a bitch for, hey, I'm a male. I like females. That's okay. And it's okay if I like men as well. Both are okay. But
I think I agree with you in life's a bitch. But if you'll go back and look at our video on Dave Chappelle, I will say this. To make fun, as Ricky Gervais just did, to make fun of the transgender community, any community is entitled to be made fun of because all of us have reasons to. Like, you can joke about old white guys not being able to dance or dunk for about 2-3 minutes, and it's funny to me. It's funny.
Yeah. We like mayonnaise, everything.
Yeah. If you keep going on, now it becomes that you have an agenda that you're trying to add on jokes. And this is the problem I have with Chappelle, Gervais, et al. Is that if you have an agenda against the trans community, against the gay community, whatever, it's not going to work. It's not funny. It is any community, and I believe this wholeheartedly deserves to be made fun of because we're all humans. We can all be made fun of.
Yeah, we're all dumbasses.
And there's plenty of material there.
Yeah,
but when you go on and on about it, now you kind of have an agenda, and it's not funny.
Yeah,
It's not
see,
funny.
I
It's
disagree with
just
you.
me.
I disagree with you on that. I think you can.
Yeah, you did in the Chappelle.
Yeah, yeah. I
video.
mean, as a comedian, I think you have carte blanche, but it is what it is. We just want to know.
Carte blanche for 10 minutes, man. Carte blanche for 10 minutes. I don't think so.
Sure, why not? What's the difference? What? So
10
the
minutes?
cutoff is 5? Where's the cutoff? What are you talking about?
2. It's about 2.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it's about 2.
Yeah, you're full of shit.
I mean, look. How many jokes do I want to hear about old white males?
Don't want change the fucking
About 2
station.
minutes.
That's the whole point. Change the station. Change the station. So
I'm just saying,
if you don't like it, that's fine. They're putting out content just like we are right now. You don't like it, don't watch it. That's fine. But I'm never gonna get mad at somebody for putting their.
I'm not
opinion
mad
out
at them. I'm just saying.
No, I'm
you
not.
know.
I know not you particularly. I'm saying other people. So I think this is the whole problem. People get so upset and so offended and so change the station. It's all good. You don't know these people. It's okay. No one knows what I do in my bedroom. You wouldn't
I do.
know, by the way.
Actually, I do. You tell me everything.
Yeah, I'm an open book. But
oh my God, your wife is so not going to be happy. You tell me everything.
well, she's miserable with me anyway. But
no, clearly.
I'm saying you just have to understand that it is what it is. You live in the real world, but you do too. So you want to say, okay, we have rights and all this kind of stuff, but you also have the right to be critiqued and shit said about you.
Yeah, welcome to it.
It's fine.
Welcome to it, because life is being critiqued. Life is being critiqued, and we're all subjects.
We're all in it. We're all in this shit. We're all in the the stew that is, well, America. Well, other countries as well, but we don't shoot each other as much. Or they don't. But anyway, we're just I think we're a proponent of having rights, but also don't get so offended. It's okay. Some people don't understand, and that's okay too. It's like dealing with grief, right? So you lose somebody in your family. Some people make jokes about it. Some people curse about it. Some people get depressed about it. There's no right answer, but it's okay. People are just different. It's fine, right?
Well, I'm going to tell you, that's a weird angle. It's a weird angle to take. It's a bold angle.
Like that's a good twist on it.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Anyway.
Sure. Look, whatever. I just think that you would have more allies if you lighten up on the woke shit. Okay. Lighten up on the woke.
Yeah, I do agree. I think if look, we want people to progress. That's the whole point of living, is to progress into better humans. But you got to give people breaks as well, and understand that things are you can't go in one gender and then come out another and think that automatically that they should be all good. So that's my only thought.
All right, I think we're done here.
I think we're done here.